So we're gonna start with the cream cheese, and we need to mix that.
In her fully licensed kitchen in Salem, Tiffany King begins the process of baking one of her custom cheesecakes.
You don't want it to have, bits and chunks and pieces in there. You want to make sure that it is smooth.
King started her business in 2014, naming it Bumpers Cheesecakery. She earned the nickname Bumpers while hanging bumpers at GM Lordstown, and while she continues to work there full-time, she still finds time to bake, sell, and deliver about 8 cheesecakes per week.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm not a cheesecake fan. It's a texture thing. So when you see pieces of the bowl, you can tell that it's a smoother texture.
So why would somebody who doesn't like cheesecakes ever make one in the first place? Well, King says she made her first cheesecake in 2008 because she was losing a weight loss challenge to her boyfriend.
When he went to cut the grass, we've got some acreage, I sabotaged his diet. So I researched a recipe for a cheesecake, and he went and he was gone for a few hours, and I went and I made a cheesecake. Needless to say, he inhaled the whole thing, so that was good. So I ended up winning the challenge at that point.
Because she doesn't like cheesecake, King has a group of trusted friends taste all of her recipes before they go on sale.
They'll taste for me and they'll tell me, oh yeah, Tiff, it's a winner. Or, something's a little off. And I tell them, in order to taste this cheesecake, you have to be 100% real with me because my name's on that box and reputation is everything. So I listen for the granules. I can hear that it still have some granulation going on.
Right.
And then now the granulation is starting to sound like it's more incorporated.
Bumpers cheesecakes come in about 24 different flavors, from classic New York style to salted caramel to a flavor King calls 50 Shades. It's one of Sherry Strohmeyer's favorites.
It's so smooth and delicious. It's a classy cheesecake. It's one I would choose for weddings.
It's a cheesecake baked with caramel, butter toffee, and chocolate, topped with whipped cream, butter toffee, and caramel.
Her cheesecake, she has so many different flavors. When you're eating one like chocolate mousse, if you're eating that, you're going to say, this is my favorite, and you forget your favorite because the one you're eating is your favorite every time.
I know you're supposed to add one at a time, but they kind of like to slip out on their own.
Because King runs the business out of her home, Bumpers is delivery only.
Right now, it was a 3-day notice. I'm looking at like 5-day notice now.
Okay.
It is a process. It is the actual 72-hour process from the start to the finish of the cheesecake.
In all October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, she's running a special on this raspberry flavored cheesecake.
I created a Save the Tatas cheesecake. The cheesecake is $35, but $15 of each cheesecake is going toward the Joni Abdu Comprehensive Breast Cancer Center located in Youngstown. Pour it into the crust. And it's ready to go into the oven.
How long do we cook this?
65 minutes.
65.
Yeah, I'm very precise.
King says just as every cook needs to start with a good recipe, every business owner needs to start with a good business plan.
I would say definitely do your research. Get certified. It's a lot of hard work involved. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot.
So what makes all of the sacrifice worth it? You don't even like cheesecake.
I don't. I know, it's strange. I know. I like to make people happy. I love making people happy. The smile, the yum, the is what keeps me going. It's what makes me do what I do. I love it.
Whether it's an evening at Bone Shaker's Restaurant and Lounge, an event at the Timberlanes Ballroom, or a night at the newly renovated Stables Inn and Suites, make it memorable. Make it here, the Timberlanes Complex.